How's it hanging, people? Interested in some simulated FIFA? I'm the man for you. MillzySawUs at your service, and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 16 PSG Career Mode Season 6, episode February. So we have just finished the January transfer window, and we're just going to get straight on ahead with a stream tonight. Don't know how many streams I'm going to be doing. It is a work night, so I don't normally stay up too late. I used to, but I'm going to kind of like stop doing that now because of lack of sleep. You know, I'm only getting like between 5 to 6 hours a night, and that's just not good enough for me. You know, I want to get a few hours more, and you know, with the following weekend coming up, being a long weekend of that bank holiday Monday, I can imagine I'm going to get quite a few streams done. So let's not like overdo it, boys, and hopefully we can get some good content done for tonight. In the meantime, allow me to show you what is on the agenda for tonight. We have 5 matches in the Liga. First one starts with Stade de Reims. Second is against Marseille. Third is against AS Monaco. And then we head over to the Champions Cup match of the round of 16 against, I believe, Olympiacos. I do believe that's who we're going up against, Olympiacos, that's right. And on the same day, Barcelona take on Bayern Leverkusen. So it'll be interesting to see who goes through. I do believe there are 2 legs, so we do want to get the advantage if it's an away game and score as many goals as possible. Then we go back to the Liga and take on OGC Nice, and our final game should be against FC Sechorks. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but you guys know what I'm like. I do apologise if my pronunciations are terrible with teams and players' names. But in the meantime, I think we should get crack-a-lacking. So a Liga game is coming right up, and it is an away game. And considering that we have another game in like 4 days, I think it's safe to say that we can play the first team. So we're just going to check out the first team and see if everyone is 100% fit to play. Probably not, but Griezmann and Lacazette are up front, and behind them in that cam role is Rodriguez. Pogba and Fabregas take the middle. Ronaldo is on the left, Bale is on the right. Now, normally Varane is a member of my back 3 defence, but unfortunately he's injured at the moment. So taking his place, I do believe is going to be none other than Gaia. So what we are going to do is make Alaba go on the right, Gaia go on the left, and he will fit in nicely with Hummels and Alaba, with Manuel Neuer in goal, which means on the bench we are probably going to go back to having you see, I want to have 2 wingers on my bench from now on. I want to have Costa and Sterling on the bench, as well as Rakitic and Halilovic to support midfield. Or, do you know what, actually, I changed my mind. Halilovic is going to come off. Rakitic is going to stay on to support the middle for Pogba and Fabregas. And we're going to have Suarez and Benzema covering the striking positions. Whereas Smalling and Zuma can cover the defence and Rakitic covers the middle. I think, excuse me, I think that's the best idea. Formation roles, instructions and tactics, I think they're all cool. And it'll be interesting to see how Sterling fares with PSG throughout the rest of the season. We did purchase him from Manchester City for just under $80 million. So it wasn't an expensive buy, which part of me feels like was kind of disappointing because of the amount of money we have. As you can see, we have over $900,000 in wage budget and over 400 million, almost 450 million in transfer budget. We are going to have a shit ton of money. So without further ado, let's see if we can conjure up the 3 points against Stade de Reims away. And here we go. boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Kaboom! And we do win 2-1. Goal scorers today was my strikers, my dynamic French duo, Griezmann and Lacazette. Unfortunately, Pogba receives 2 yellow cards, which lead to a red card, so he's probably not going to be eligible to play the next game. Alaba also receives a yellow card with no substitutions made. But well done, PSG. We have a couple of emails, a press conference for the upcoming game against our rivals Marseille. So we're going to do what we normally do and motivate the squad. Like I said, Pogba is suspended and he's got a 1-match ban. Big shout out to the Emerald Boat Gaming. I hope you're doing really well, fella, and I hope you enjoy this video. Now that we've deleted all my emails, we can push on forward. We have another email. It's from Sweden, and they would like me to manage their national team. I have no interest in doing international duty, so I'm simply going to reject that. Delete any emails off of my archives and push on forward. So Marseille is here. It would be very nice if we can get the win, especially since we are home. We are first in the Liga, and I am not sweating about whether or not we're going to win or lose this Liga. I think we've got it in the bag, to be honest. Being February, it is a little bit important to start winning every single game, because sooner or later the Liga will end, and it's not far from now. So now that Pogba can't play this very important game, someone's going to need to replace him, and I think Rakitic is the man to do so. Him and Fabregas. Don't know whether their chemistry is going to be as tight as Pogba and Fabregas. I could be wrong. This is only a game at the end of the day. It's not real life. So whatever happens, happens. The best we can do is hope that they get the win. So Halilovic can take Rakitic's spot on the bench, whereas Rakitic can start with the starting 11. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to say my corny saying, let's get crack-a-lacking. We do get another victory of 2-0 against our rivals Marseille, and our goal scorers today were Lacazette and Ronaldo. Ronaldo, being 35 years old, maybe even 36, has still got what it takes to be one of the world's greatest strikers. The Emerald Boat Gaming has asked me what season am I ending on. So I'm not entirely sure. If PSG can win the treble this season, then I might consider taking a job with another club on the same career mode, like the same save data, because I've never done that before in a FIFA game and I've always wanted to try it. So I might give that a shot, see how it goes. It could go horribly wrong, and if it does, then I guess that will be the end of PSG, really. And maybe it'll be worth me saving the game and then taking the job. And if it goes horribly wrong, I can just load up PSG and my old save and then continue on from there. It is a tradition of mine to do the 15 seasons with PSG, as they are my favourite club to play with on FIFA. But whether that happens or not, I have yet to decide. In the meantime, guys, Alaba receives a yellow card and Smalling receives a yellow card as well. 2 substitutions were made. Smalling comes on for Hummels and Costa comes on for Rodriguez. I do believe Costa can play in the cam, so I'm not entirely annoyed by that. It is what it is, and there's nothing really I could do about it. Varane is still injured, so I'm going to go to my squad section and check out the injury list. He's got 3 weeks remaining with that sprained ankle. I know what a sprained ankle feels like. I'm still suffering. I've had it for a good couple of years now, and my left ankle has always been weak. I hate sprains. I really wish my ankle actually broke so the bone can just fix itself and become stronger, but no, it's constantly weak and it's constantly boosted down my performance in sports. So I always have to be careful with everything I do that's physically related. How's it going, Jesper? I hope you enjoy the video. Take care, and let's have some fun. So, like I said, well, I didn't really say it, but I assumed Alaba would get suspended because he has accumulated too many yellow cards, and it has happened. So, looks like he's going to be out of the next game. Pogba has completed his suspension, so we can bring him back into the squad. So now it's time to push the team forward a little bit more. Leading up to the AS Monaco game, we do have no press conference, but I always look at AS Monaco as my long-term rivals, our arch nemesis. We did have a really beefy rivalry in the first couple of seasons, but they've gone down in terms of ratings and team performance over the years. We've sold quite a few players to them, as well as loaned players to them. Don't know why, but it's more like out of desperation because I wanted to get rid of those players. But you know, I thought that was a little fun fact for you. We're going to play my first team again. You know, AS Monaco are strong, but it might not be actually a wise move considering that Champions Cup is just around the corner. So I'm thinking, let's risk it for a biscuit. The second team hasn't played yet. So let's put the second team up for the task. You know, Benzema and Suarez are up front. Gould's on the cam. Halilovic and Rakitic are in the middle. Januzaj is on the left. Costa is on the right. This is interesting. I speak too much. Well, I apologise for that, Seb's dud-do. But, you know, before you go commenting on the fact that I speak too much, maybe you need to consider about your name. Because, not being funny, it's a little bit ridiculous. Zeb Doo-Doo? Joker. I do apologise, mate, but that is how I do things. That is how I stream. I do talk a lot in these streams, and all my other subscribers seem to enjoy it. So if you don't like it, you are more than welcome to leave. But I'm thinking Costa starting the game or Sterling. Now, I'm thinking Sterling. I feel like Sterling is... I don't know. No, you know what? No, I'm not going to have Sterling start the game, because he's a natural left midfielder. Maybe I could just take Januzaj off. Have Januzaj as the squad rotation player. You know, give Sterling that starting 11. That's nice to know, Seb. Let's give Sterling a red hot crack. You know, do apologise. The famous YouTuber Simpsy for stealing your quote. So let's give Sterling a chance to play and put Costa on the right, Sterling on the left. My back three could be Gaia, Smalling and Zuma. I'm a little bit concerned about Gaia, him getting, you know, first and second team play. So maybe it's more wise to have Hummels play rather than Gaia, because Hummels is the captain and the better defender. And we'll make him captain as well. It's until Varane gets recovered. Then, you know, everything can go back to normal. But I do want Januzaj to be on the bench. Definitely. This also means that we're going to lose our inner defender on the bench. So I might put... Yeah, let's put Ronaldo back on there. Ronaldo and Gaia. Pogba, Rodriguez, Griezmann and Lacazette. Yeah, this looks fine. This looks absolutely fine. So let's save that. And hopefully we defeat AS Monaco. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't. It is an away game. So they do have the home field advantage. But it's a draw. I'll take a draw for an away game. That's 1 point. But Smalling gets injured. And Benzema was my goal scorer, with Suarez receiving a yellow card. No substitutions. So let me see what the damage is. So Smalling has suffered a pulled hip flexor and will be out for 7 days. That's okay. I don't think he's going to be in the Champions Cup game. And the suspension is over for Alaba, so he can be entered back into the team. So let's get my first team ready. This is the round of 16 of the Champions Cup. We really want to aim for that treble. We got knocked out of the Coupe Nationale in the round of 32. So we want to win the Coupe de Ligue, we want to win the Champions Cup, and we want to win the Liga. That is my ultimate goal. Players returns from injury. We have Varane, back for training sessions. So that's pretty cool. Let's check out my first team to see if they are up for the task. Right, okay. Pogba, go back in the middle. Can Varane come back? No, I'm not happy with Varane coming back. So let's put Guy and Alaba swap again. Smalling's going to need to come off. Let's get Rakitic back on. So we're going to have the one lone defender on the bench. So we've covered the middle, covered the wings, covered the strikers. We're only going to have the one lone defender on my bench. So let's go ahead and save that. Hopefully we'll win. We really do want to win. This is important now. Everyone cross your fingers. It's an away game. We really need to score some goals. Come on, lads. Don't let me down. Very good. We won 2-1. This is good. 2 goals away. That's very nice. Fabregas and Griezmann. You beauties. Bale with a yellow card and Hummels comes off for Zuma. Very good game, boys. Well done. I'm proud of you. Now, moving on. OGC Nice is going to be our next game. See you later, Seb. You're a bit of a wanker, to be honest. Now, I'm going to reject this offer from the national team of, I think it was Paraguay. Yeah, Paraguay. Sod that. We don't want to do no international duty. Now, so OGC Nice is here. I think we're going to play the first team, boys. Though, you know, they're not the most strongest team, but first team needs to get the majority of the games, don't they? Yeah, first team totally needs to get the majority of the games. Let's check out the first team, see if they're good. In tip-top shape. What about Varane? Let's put him back in. Even though he's not 100%, let's just risk it for a biscuit and put him back in. I think Smalling deserves to have a rest. So, Guy and Zuma, they should definitely come on. Alright, this looks great. Let's see how we do. Alright, come on, boys. Right, very nice victory. 2-0. We get the 3 points. Fabregas and Lacazette were the goal scorers. We have 2 substitutions. Gaia comes on for Varane and Zuma comes on for Hummels. So, very nice game indeed. I'm very happy with that. So, we've got one more game, guys. One more game until this episode ends. I am truly sorry if I do bore some of you. It's just one of those things. There's no pleasing in everyone. So, if you don't like it, you can just sod off, to be honest. I don't mean to be rude. I'm not a horrible person, but it's as simple as that. You don't like my videos, then just go. I'm not doing this stream to entertain everyone, you know. If you're entertained by my streams, then great. You can like this video, great. You can subscribe to me, great. I'm not going to force you to do anything. I'm streaming because I want to record my gameplay. It's as simple as that. I could always do the old-fashioned way by, I don't know, record without streaming, but that only gives me 15 minutes of footage. Kind of annoying, which would mean a lot more videos. And sometimes I use my face cam, so, you know, like to make things a little bit more interesting. But, hey, let's continue. I think everything is good. You know, it's a home game, final game of the month. I think we might come out with a win. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Come on, boys. Lovely victory. 4-0 to PSG. Goal scorers of today was Suarez, Lacazette, Ronaldo and Alaba. Varane gets a yellow. 3 substitutions made. Gaia comes on for Varane, Suarez for Griezmann and Zuma for Hummels. Fantastic. Well done, lads. And what I'm going to do is simulate to March the 1st. And I'm going to end my stream right there. But before I go ahead and do that, I'm going to go back, check out my emails. We do have a training injury, and Varane has suffered a pulled groin and will be out 7 days. 2 injuries in a row back to back. There's just no luck for him. So let's go ahead and save that. Put that in the Paris Saint-Germain video. And guys, I have been your man for Simulated FIFA, MillzySawUs. This is my FIFA 16 PSG Career Mode, Season 6, episode February. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.